Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rick Phillips for CampusNation.com, the sports animal, your home for high school and college sports. We are live from Wilmington College. We have the Otterbein Cardinals coming in, hosted by the Wilmington Fightin' Quakers. Tonight's game will be starting in about 14 minutes, and the clock is counting down. And, of course, this is our pregame. We'll give you some highlights, some information, some insight in tonight's game. I've got Charlie Hargrave with me. I've got Roger Thompson and yours truly, Rick Phillips, to bring you all the action tonight, live from Wilmington College, Herman Court. And the teams have concluded, it looks like, their warm-ups, at least the Lady Quakers have. And the Lady Cardinals, they're just finishing up. So they'll take a break and they'll come back out on the court here to get ready for this ball game. Charlie?
Yes, sir.
You're ready with all our information?
Well, I can give them what the program tells me.
Oh, and one other thing I will say is, for all those McLean fans out there, we've got our Facebook post. Instead of a Wilmington Quaker picture, we included a picture from this past McLean game that I think it was probably Clinton Massey.
Yeah,
McLean.
Massey.
So anyway,
all right,
don't get confused.
We have the Otterbein Cardinals going up against the Fightin' Quakers tonight from Wilmington. Otterbein is 11-10 overall, 6-8 in the OAC. They come into today's game riding a 3-game winning streak, including an 82-72 upset of Baldwin Wallace Saturday. Today marks a season-ending 4-game road swing. Senior Mariah Huck, who had 14 points and 18 bounds in the first meeting, leads the team with 15 and 8 rebounds a game. She has reached double figures in 19 of the 21 games. Huck is one of the 2 OAC players ranked in the top 5 in both categories of rebounding and scoring. Freshman Danny Cassell is the top scoring freshman in the OAC, averaging almost 14 a game while shooting 42% from three-point range, which is good for 4th in the league. She has reached double figures in 17 of 21 games. However, one of those came in the first Wilmington College game this season. Sophomore Abby Maduri is the 3rd player in double digits with 11.7 per contest. More than half her shots, 142 of 260, has come from behind the arc. And she is saying 31.7 from three-point range. Otterbein, like I said, they're 11-10 overall, 6-8 in the conference. 7-5 at home, 2-5 away, and they're 2-0 on neutral courts. They're 5-2 non-conference, which is pretty good. And let's see, they played Wilmington. It doesn't give me the date in here, but when they played Wilmington, it was a close game, it looks like. Wilmington just got beat 56-52. And that was at Otterbein.
Pretty close game there.
The Quakers coming into the night, they fell to Marietta Saturday, 64-57. They are 7-14 overall, 4-9 in the conference, 6-5 at home though, and away they're 0-8 and 1-1 on neutral courts. Wilmington trailed against Marietta for the entire game. It trailed by just 4 with 58 seconds remaining and was in a position to defensively stop. However, a foul as the shot clock was expiring on a three-point attempt allowed the Pioneers to step to the line. They made all 3 from the cherry stripe to seal the game. Sophomore Emily Smith and freshman Ashlyn Ricks were pivotal in allowing the Fighting Quakers to stay close. They combined for 19 points and 10 rebounds and 3 assists. Smith finished with 10 points and 5 rebounds, while Ricks had a career high in points, 9, and rebounds, 5, with 3 assists. Freshman Mackenzie Campbell finished with 14, while junior Mary Moyer pulled down a season-high 13 rebounds, while junior Jacole Tabor finished with a career-high 4 blocks. And we're, like I said, about 10 minutes away from game time here. I can tell you the date because on Wilmington it does have the date that these two played before, and it was on just January 20th, so it hasn't been that long ago. Like I said, it's 56-52. Wilmington right now is on a 3-game losing streak, while Otterbein is actually in a 3-game winning streak with 2 of those wins coming in overtime. So it should be a close game. We should be looking for a close game tonight. Should be able to
pull out one, huh?
Quakers got a good chance to pull out a win tonight.
Well, they like their home cooking, so
so I mean,
this is the perfect opportunity for them to come away with a victory tonight.
6-5 at home, which isn't terrible at all.
Well, programming notes on campusnation.com. We've got boys high school basketball tomorrow night. The Washington Blue Lions come in to play the Wilmington Hurricane. That will be the last home game, so it will be senior night at Wilmington High School, the middle school gym, Fred Summers Court. That game will get underway with our pregame at 7:15, tip-off at 7:30.
Now, is Travis coming to do that one?
Travis.
I will be a little late, but I will be there.
Right, Travis will be there with the team that he coaches. They'll be there, and parents, and so they're coming in to see real basketball here.
Now, if we're lucky enough getting our snow day, I might meet you even at 5:15 tomorrow night. Over at the Carey Steed of Generations there.
Right, Generations is going to help us with feeding this clan here, and then I think Roger and I will try to get over and get set up early, and then we can swing over for the party, right?
I figured you're already going to be at the party.
So there's going to be no game scheduled on Friday, but this Saturday we've got a full day of schedule. We've got girls high school tournament basketball, the Wilmington Hurricane against the Chaminade Julienne Eagles. That game is going to be an 11 o'clock start, so we get underway at 10:45 with our pregame, and that will be from Lebanon High School. First game of the sectionals in tournament basketball. And then later that afternoon, we will be back here to Wilmington College. We have men's college basketball. The Baldwin-Wallace Yellow Jackets will come in to face the Fightin' Quakers. That game is 2:45 with our pregame 3 o'clock tip-off. And then from here, we will be leaving for Springfield, Ohio, and we've got boys high school basketball, the Wilmington Hurricane and the Springfield Wildcats. Once again, that's a 7:15 game.
Who's done the camera for that last game?
Roger is. Roger's with
Roger, you traitor.
He's left the nest, right, Roger?
Has Springfield given you permission yet?
We're going whether they give us permission or not. Besides, they're out of school just like you are. In fact, actually, all these different entities that we've contacted, as far as what? Well, wow! Look at this. All these different entities that. Thank you. We've got our Valentine's Day fudge here.
Hey,
our Valentine's Day. She did hearts, I think, for both of us. She coming back?
Hey,
we'll have to pay her later.
Oh, she's not coming back?
Yeah. Anyway, but we both brought our cash tonight. Huh?
Well, actually, I only had 7, so I was going to borrow 3 from you. Hey, we got to stay out of those, because one of those I'm giving to my wife.
For Valentine's Day, yeah. One's mine, one's is his.
So do we get to eat yours?
No.
No!
Absolutely not.
Who are you giving yours to?
I can't say.
Oh!
I cannot reveal that, you know. Besides, if I mention her on the air, then all the other women will be upset.
So your mom, huh?
Anyway, finishing out Saturday, we've got boys high school basketball. The Hurricane are going to Springfield. That'll be the last regular season game.
Now let me tell you how to handle this,
the boys go
folks.
into tournament.
Here's the way you handle this. What you do on Saturday is you listen to the games on Campus Nation all day, but then you get your headset and your phone and you plug it in, and when you come out to the Chaz's Valentine's Day car show Saturday night, you walk around the car show and listen.
Well, forget it. I put it over there with the...
Put it on my jacket.
No, don't put it on his jacket, because Charlie will eat mine.
And listen to Campus Nation, listen to Wilmington Hurricane as you're walking around looking at the cool cars.
That's right.
That way you don't have to drive to Springfield.
Well, Roger and I, we wanted to make it, Charlie, but you know,
Roger's regretting it. Roger, I'm telling you right now, he may be with you physically, but I know where his heart's.
Well, of course his heart is watching high school basketball.
His heart will be missing them pinup girls.
Roger actually said that he didn't care about the pinup girls.
Yeah,
and of course, I was going to be a judge.
God, don't strike us down here. I'm too close to him right now.
And now, who we will miss is riding away with Dave.
Yes.
You know, we live to see Dave.
Actually, he'll be there early.
Especially if his nose is broken.
Oh.
Now, if he has a broken nose, he might look a little more manly.
He doesn't have a broken nose, but
well, then he won't look
he
manly.
almost broke his nose last night.
Yeah, well, you know, I've told him a long time ago that he's too old to be playing a young man's sport. So anyway, he needs to be playing something like, I don't know.
Golf.
No, like maybe dominoes or...
Poker, there you go, yeah, euchre.
Yeah.
Well, folks, we are glad you are here with us tonight, and sorry you have to put up with our shenanigans. We do have about 3 or 4 minutes before the game starts out. Catch all the action on Campus Nation. There's full boat of stuff on Saturday. Then we got boys and East Clinton High School basketball next week. Cedarville Indians go to East Clinton, and then
I posted this, shared it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then the 17th, Wilmington College men's basketball. That's a week from today, back here at Herman Court, Fred Risk Arena, as they'll go up against the Muskingum Muskies.
Well, you know what you could do, Charlie? Why don't you pray for like ice and snow and storm on Saturday night, and then we won't have to do that boys basketball game, and we can come to the car show.
I think it'll be funny. You guys go up there and say, we don't have any room for you.
It's an auditorium. They got to have room for us.
Not necessarily.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the home team's call, and they can deny you access.
Well, sure they can.
That's what I mean. Before I drive clear to freaking Springfield, I believe I would find out.
Well, they got to be back in school, apparently. And, you know, there was one other time we attempted to contact Springfield and never heard anything. And I'm trying to think when I think we wanted to pick up a game, an extra game, and that was Xenia Springfield.
That was earlier this year.
Right, that was earlier this year.
And they never got back with you then.
No, but this time I actually called the athletic department and left a message.
Well, that's nice.
But there's nobody there.
I know.
You know, you're government workers. You know, it's like get some gonads and go to work.
Hey, we just do what our superintendents tell us.
Yeah, that's an excuse. I'd be there whether my superintendent told me to be there or not. I'd be
You
there.
know what? I've
just
done
for the
that.
principle of it.
I have actually done that several days.
Yeah?
Yep. Then get the call, show up to school, and I'm the only one there. It's not good. But it does happen, I will tell you that. It does happen.
Well, we're just a minute from game time now, and everybody chomping at the bit here.
Let's see if we got any delays yet for tomorrow.
Charlie's already looking for getting off early tomorrow.
I'd say we're going to be on a 2-hour delay at least, just because it's cold out there, folks.
Well, I think, and that's true. I think that in most cases they're very concerned because I know this weekend with the wind chill, it's going to be like 5 below. So we do have some fairly cold. But I always enjoyed when I lived in Dallas and we got a little bit of, I don't know, it wasn't even really snow. It was just, sleet. Nobody went out on the roads, and me being from the Midwest, I could drive across Dallas, and normally it would take you like 2 hours. I could drive across North Dallas, in a matter of about 30 minutes because there were no traffic. It used to take to go 2 miles to work. It used to take an hour, 2 miles.
Wow. Yeah, no delays yet. Heck, you should just walked.
I could have probably gotten there faster.
Yep. Well, we're about 20 seconds away here from the Star Spangled Banner, and then we will have the introduction of our starting lineups this evening.
Oh, and just a reminder for all you fans out there, you can see the live video right now on Boxcast, and that's WilmingtonQuakers.com.
Oh, Roger's operating 2 cameras tonight?
It'll be Boxcast. No, I don't think he'll have to. I think we've got someone up here.
I don't see anybody.
Well, I'll move it back and forth. Miranda's supposed to be up here.
NCAA Division III women's basketball game featuring the Otterbein Cardinals and your Wilmington College Fighting Quakers. Reminder from Wilmington College, the Ohio Athletic Conference, and the National Collegiate Athletic Association. We are committed to good sportsmanship. Degrading remarks directed at the officials, the coaches, or student athletes is strictly prohibited and are grounds for removal. Be proud, be loud, and be positive. Your officials for tonight's game are Carol Smith, Michelle Daniel, and Thurman Legs. We ask now that you please rise, gentlemen, remove your hats, and pause for playing our national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner.
Star Spangled Banner, folks. All right, Star Spangled Banner's in the books.
And now let's meet tonight's starters in alternating order. First on the floor for Otterbein, wearing number 2, Allie Cartnell.
Allie Cartnell, freshman guard, 5'4", averages almost 10 a game, starting for the Otterbein Cardinals. Cardinals are red unis tonight.
From Dayton, Ohio, wearing number 3, Brittany Jefferson.
Brittany Jefferson, she's averaging almost 14 a game with 5 rebounds. She is a junior out of Chaminade, Julianne, for the Quakers.
Number 20, Kirsten Taylor.
Kirsten Taylor is a sophomore forward out of Cambridge. She averages 6 points a game and 5.4 rebounds.
From Wilmington, a 5'4" sophomore from Westchester, Ohio, number 14, Ellie Cavell.
Ellie Cavell getting the start tonight. She's a 5'4" sophomore. Averages 7.7 points a game.
Number 24, Abby Maduri.
Abby Maduri, sophomore guard, 5'1", out of North Royalton.
Starting from Wilmington, a 5'8" freshman from Cincinnati, with number 24, Mackenzie Campbell.
Mackenzie Campbell, freshman. Wing, 5'8", out of Cincinnati Turpin. Danny Kissel starting for Otterbein. She averages 13.8 a game, points a game, and almost 4 rebounds.
For Wilmington, a 5'9" junior from Dayton, Ohio, number 34, Jacole Tabor.
Jacole Tabor. She's also out of Julianne.
Rounding out the starting lineup for Otterbein, number 32, Mariah Huck.
And Mariah Huck.
And rounding out the
And Mariah Huck,
a 5'11" junior from Wilmington,
5'9" senior.
Mary Moyer.
And Mary Moyer starting for Wilmington.
Coached by Connie Richardson. Wilmington is led by Jerry Sheedy, assisted by Alan King, Samantha Schneider, and Jesse.
Connie Richardson is the Otterbein head coach, was assisted by Diana Knowles. Head coach for the Wilmington College Fighting Quakers is Jerry Sheevy. Assistant coaches is Alan King Jr., Samantha Schlegel, and Jesse Burham. Marcus Benson is the student manager. So, like I said, Otterbein won the first game. They won by 4, and now they are coming to the Quakers' home court, so I'm sure the Quakers are thinking they can get a win this evening.
They'd like to return that favor, Charlie.
Yep, the Otterbein Cardinals are in their away reds, and they'll be going from left to right with some gray. They have gray lettering on it, gray numbers. Wilmington, of course, is in their home whites. They'll be going from right to left. Again, Otterbein going from left to right. And it looks like we're ready to get the tip off, and we're ready to get underway.
And of course, Otterbein is located in northeast of Columbus, Ohio.
Westerville, Ohio.
That's
right?
right.
And the Quakers control the tip. Cavell has it. Hits down to Jefferson. Jefferson back to Cavell. They just have the ball out on the outside. Back to Jefferson. Over to Tabor. Driving to the hole. It's Campbell. She gets it off to Jefferson. He drives down the right side of the lane and puts in the little runner. Quickly down the other side of the court are the Otterbein Cardinals. Cardinal has it on top. She dishes over to Midori. Midori has it right wing. Puts up a three, no good. Rebounded by Cavell, and we're going back the other way. Nice pass by Cavell underneath the Tabor. Puts up a terrible shot, but Moyer's there to get the rebound. They dish it under Mackenzie Campbell. She misses the shot. It's tipped out of bounds, and it's going to stay with Wilmington. They're too worried about getting a foul there, and they just need to put the ball in the hole. Wilmington inbounding under their own basket to get into Moyer. She tries to put the ball up. She travels. And so the ball goes back over to Otterbein. Cardinal, nice freshman guard here from Newark. She's bringing the ball down. It's the ball over to Cassell. They're just working around the ball around the outside. It's in Midori's hands. She almost throws it away, but Cardinal ends up with it. Cardinal tries to drive, but dishes it back out. Back to Cardinal, another long range three-pointer, no good, and Brittany Jefferson brings it down and is going quickly the other way. Passes it to Cavell, three-pointer is up and no good, but rebounded by Mary Moyer, and she almost throws it away, but Brittany Jefferson is able to keep control of it. She drives down the center of the lane, puts it up, no good. And here comes the Cardinals, Abby Midori with it, coming out with the basketball quick. Gets it to Cardinals, throws up a three, and it is good. Allie Cardinal with a three-pointer. Jefferson bringing it back the other way. Moyer has it, clear out by the volleyball line. They feed it in to Tabor. Cavell has it, over to Jefferson. Just playing pitch and catch out here around the arc. Ball's knocked out of bounds by Otterbein. It's going to stay Wilmington College basketball. Otterbein coach helps out, grabs the ball, throws it back to the ref. Jefferson, to inbound, gets it over to Moyer. Now 8 seconds on the shot clock. Moyer tries to go down to the baseline, puts up a shot, and it goes out of bounds. Back to Otterbein. 3-2 here, 7:35 to go in the first quarter. Just getting started. Cardinal bringing the ball down. Passes it over to Midori. Midori gets it in. Back out to Cardinal. We have a charge.
I was going to say that looked like a charge.
Charge is going to be on Cassell. Danny Cassell. Kissel, excuse me, I keep saying Cassell with the foul. Here we go. Wilmington has the ball. They're just working around the outside. Moyer has it way out on the left wing. Gets over Mackenzie Campbell. Cabell way out on top. They get underneath the Tabor. Tabor goes away from the basket. Back out to Brittany Jefferson. Fires up a three, and it's good. Brittany Jefferson with all 5 of Wilmington's points here early on. 5-3. Wilmington over Otterbein. Otterbein with the basketball. Casol has it. They get it over to Midori. She dishes it back out to Kissel. Back to Midori. Midori 5 seconds on the shot clock.
Nice.
Puts up a little runner. And it's good.
Good drive.
5-5 game here. 6:23 to go. First quarter. Jefferson with the ball. Gets it over to Tabor. They try to get it into Moyer, but she's guarded pretty well. Now they do get it into her right in front of the basket, but just wasn't ready to shoot and put up a bad shot, and Otterbein gets the ball back. Otterbein with the basketball. Again, working the ball around the outside. Cardinal has it. She tries to drive in, dishes off to Huck, who throws it away into Cavell's hands. Cavell going the other way. She does a little pull-up jumper from about the right wing. No good.
Follow.
Tabor gets the rebound and puts it back in.
Now that was just good hustle. They followed and they were rewarded.
Yep. 7-5, Quakers on top. Casult has it out on the right wing. Oh, nice pass underneath to Huck. And she misses it. Going back the other way is Jefferson. Gets it over to Cavell. Down underneath the Tabor, but really no place to go with it there. She dishes it back out to Jefferson. Cavell, long-range three-pointer, hits the top of the rim, no good. We're going to have over the back on Mary Moyer, her first foul.
Foul charged on number 40,
Or push from behind.
Exactly.
However you'd like to state it.
Well, Joe Davis says it's push from behind. It's not over the back anymore. You say tomato, I say tomato.
Right.
You say potato, I say potato.
That's right. As long as everybody understands where we're at here.
You say over the back, I say push from behind.
First foul on Mary Moyer. Pretty clean game so far. We had some changes in for the Quakers. We'll try to report them as they touch the ball.
Nice.
Wow, nice little shot there from the line by Taylor Pfeffer. She puts it in. Wow.
Oh, she's hurt.
Yep. I tell you what, it looked like we got a foul called. I think it's going to be on, Kirsten Taylor. I think she threw a nice little elbow into Emily Smith, and Emily hit the floor hard. She seems to be okay, and I hope she's going out.
Well, as Dave learned, it's kind of tough when you get elbowed like that.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Got some more changes. Tabor coming back in, Campbell going out. Alexandria Kingsbury is in now for Wilmington. Also Courtney Hills. Three-pointer, Brittany Jefferson misses everything, but they're on the rebound.
Nice.
Kingsbury, and she puts it back up and in.
Nice putback.
9-7 right now. Wilmington College on top. Otterbein with the basketball. Again, Cardinal has it out on top. She's the general for this Otterbein team. They're working the ball around the outside. Maduri has it right now. Trying to get into their big girl there, Taylor Pfeiffer. Shots put up, and she's fouled. Nice shot put up by Abby Maduri.
That'll be 2 plus.
We get the bonus, and the foul's going to be on Brittany Jefferson.
Just a reminder, this HD video that Campus Nation records will be available on our website tomorrow between 1 and 3, so you can catch all the action. If you don't see it tonight, you're just listening to us, you can go to our website, campusnation.com, tomorrow, and that video will be there.
Miranda Wilson in for the Quakers. The bonus shot put up is good as well, and that puts Otterbein back on top, 10-9 here with 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Wilmington with the basketball. We get the ball into Tabor. Tabor dishes it back out. Just working in. Kingsbury has it. Kind of pushes off a little bit. Puts the shot up in the lane. And it's good. Back quickly is Otterbein. They're really wanting to push the ball up the court. Fiara Cruz is in the game now for Otterbein. Cardinal has it. It's over number 20. She puts the shot up. No good, but it was rebounded by Cruz, and she throws it out of bounds. The shot was put up by Kirsten Taylor.
So it'll be brought in just in front of the Quakers bench.
Huck coming back in the game, and Kirsten Taylor heading to the bench. Miranda Wilson laying the ball up. Wilmington just working the ball around on the right side. And we got a travel. We had one ref getting ready to call a foul. We had another ref call a travel. And the ref who called travel is one who was the one that was victorious in the call there. DJ Locke, that's who's in for the Quakers, DJ Locke.
Looks like we've got a nice crowd tonight considering the weather and
yeah,
everything,
it's a little light compared to the crowds they usually get, but I don't blame them. It's cold out there. I just walked in from the parking lot, about froze to death. Okay, no fouls there. The ball is put up by Otterbein, and Wilmington comes out with it on the rebound. A lot of contact underneath. Three-pointer put up by Hills, no good. Going the other way is Otterbein. Oh, going all the way by herself is Midori, and she rolls the ball in. 12-11, Cardinals on top, 2:26 to go here, first quarter. Miranda Wilson has it. She puts the shot up, and it's good. Little turnaround J from about 10 feet away on the left side. Wilmington up 1, 13-12. Otterbein with the ball, about 2 minutes left to go, first quarter. Cardinal has it. They throw the ball away, but it's going to stay. It's going to stay with Otterbein.
Must have been touched by Wilmington as it was going out of bounds.
Kissel back into the game. Cavell back in for Hills. Inbound the ball to Cruz. Shot is put up by Cardinal, no good, but Otterbein with the rebound. They get the ball back. Nice dribbling skills here. And nice three-pointer by Danny Kissel. 15-13, Otterbein with a 2-point lead. Wilmington with the basketball. Campbell has it for the Quakers. Just gets it out to Cavell. Over to DJ Locke. Almost loses the ball. Campbell has it. 15-footer from the left corner, and she puts it in. She's a good-looking freshman, folks. We need to get out here and watch her in the next few years.
She is nice.
15-15. Good ball player.
Oh,
and Otterbein does the Quakers a favor, throws the ball out of bounds.
Back into the game, number 24, Abby Midori.
Midori coming back into the game, giving Cartnell a little break. DJ Locke has the ball. She is a freshman guard out of Mother Mercy in Cincinnati. Quakers moving the ball around the outside, doing like a little weave. Campbell with a shot up is short. And shortest girl on the court gets the rebound, looks like, Fiera Cruz. And going back the other way is Otterbein. Otterbein is not afraid to shoot the three. I bet they've shot 8 or 9 threes already just here in the first quarter. 43 seconds.
There's another one.
Nah, that's just a two-pointer.
On the line.
Yep. Cruz with the bucket. 17-15. 35 seconds to go, first quarter. Kenzie Campbell drives the left side, puts the shot up. A lot of contact, but no foul. Coming back the other way. Cruz has it. She's a junior out of Hilliard Bradley. 14 seconds to go. Fans are getting excited here. Uh-oh, left her open for a three-pointer. No good. Wilmington has the ball. 2 seconds to Jay Locke. She's going to put it up. She puts up the three, and it's no good. 17-15 after one. Otterbein ahead by 2 points. Abby Midori has been the story so far for the Cardinals. She has 7. Allie Cardinal has 3. Danny Cassell has 3. Fiera Cruz has 2. For the Quakers, Brittany Jefferson started out with the first 5 points and it hasn't scored since. And Alexandria Kingsbury has got 4. Tabor 2. Wilson 2. Mackenzie Campbell 2. And that's where we're at, 17-15 right now, end of the first quarter. We'd like to remind all you guys, if you're looking for something to do this Valentine's Day weekend, the Chaz's Valentine's Day car shows this weekend. Come out 4 to 10:30 on Saturday and 10 to 4 on Sunday.
And a shout out to my partner in crime on many occasions, AJ Ganger, is listening from work. He says we sound great.
We're good. Hey, AJ, how's it hanging, baby? You doing all right? Hey, he works in a bar in Kroger's, is what he told me.
Hey, is it a coffee bar or is it a bar bar?
No, I think it's a bar.
Oh, wow.
That's kind of cool, actually. That's kind of neat. I've never seen a bar in Kroger's. That's perfect for the men, though. They can just go in there and sell it while wives do all the shopping. Yeah.
Right, and then if she spends more money than you want her to, you won't care anyway, right?
Exactly, exactly. We're getting ready to start the second quarter here. 17 to 15. AJ will not be with us this weekend because AJ's got a hot date.
Well, now AJ is considering doing the morning game.
Oh, well, good, AJ.
Tournament basketball.
There you go, AJ. We hope you do. I won't be with you, obviously, this Saturday because I'll be at my car show all day. I'd love for you guys to come out. And if you do hear us on Campus Nation, tell us when you come out and see us. All right, we're starting the second quarter. Otterbein with the basketball. Just a two-pointer put up there by Pfeffer, no good. And Wilmington has a rebound. Brittany Jefferson bringing it up for the Quakers, down 2. Campbell has it down the left wing. They're just working the ball around the outside. Brittany Jefferson drives down the right side, tries to throw it in Mary Moyer, and she gets fouled. I think it's going to be on Cassell, and that's going to be her second. Yep, Kissel, that's her second foul. She's coming out of the game. And that's good for the Quakers because Kissel, she averages almost 14 points a game. So the longer you can keep her on the bench if you're a Quaker, that's a good thing. Cavell has it over to Brittany Jefferson. Brittany Jefferson drives about the right elbow, puts a shot up, no good. But rebounded again by this Fiera Cruz. I kind of like her game. She's one of the smaller people in there, but she's always in there battling for rebounds. 24 for Otterbein. That's Maduri, puts up the 3, no good. Long distance pass
off the feet
down to Brittany Jefferson, and she caught it with her feet, and it's going back the other way. Otterbein with the basketball. 17-15. Otterbein working the ball around the outside. Nice little backdoor cut
nice
by Taylor.
Drops
Pfeffer,
it in.
and she puts it in. 19-15. Nice cut by Pfeffer on that. 19-15. Oh, almost turned the ball away. Nice save by Mackenzie Campbell. Moyer has it. This is over to Emily Smith, who puts it in on the left-hand side, about 10-footer. And it's 19-17 now. Otterbein with the lead and the basketball. Cardinal has it. She gets it into Huck. Huck tries to drive. No foul called.
I was going to say, she was mugged.
And no foul called, and Wilmington comes out with it. No blood, no foul game this first half.
I guess.
Emily Smith with the basketball. She brings it down, gets to Cavell, over to Jefferson. We got a kick, so it's going to stay with Wilmington College. 17 seconds to go on the shot.
Second is number 20, Kirsten Taylor.
Kirsten Taylor back in, and Huck's going out. Huck's got a big wrap on her right arm, so I'm just wondering how healthy she is. Because I remember last year she was pretty good, and this year she's averaging 15 a game. Oh, my gosh, long range three by Cavell. Wow.
That was great.
That was almost out at the volleyball line, folks. And Wilmington, they go back up a point, 20-19, 7:20 to play.
She would have made $2 on her dollar, wouldn't she?
Yes, she would have.
Foul.
And we got foul. I think it's going to be on Jefferson again. She's looking like she's guilty.
So Brittany's probably going to leave.
Yep. Jefferson's going out, and back in is Deja Locke.
Returning for Wilmington, number 12, Deja Locke.
Deja Locke. Otterbein brings it in underneath her own basket. Cardinal has it. She gets it over to Midori. Midori's been the horse for the Cardinals so far.
Oh.
And they're going to call the charge on her that time.
That's right. Lady Quakers have the ball.
Third, number 24, Abby Midori. First personal, team's second of the period.
Break there for the Quakers because that doesn't always go that way.
Well, they've got the lead.
Jalak with it, gets it to Campbell. Campbell tries to drive right side of the lane, dishes off to Smith, and Smith promptly throws it away into Maduri's hands. Maduri thought about going all the way, then she dishes off.
Oh, that's nice.
And Kirsten Taylor puts it up and in, so Otterbein retakes the lead, 21-20.
We're back and forth, Charlie.
Well,
we thought it would be close.
Yeah, the first game was only settled by 4 points in favor of Otterbein. Nice drive to the bucket by Cavell on the right side,
Just
but misses the shot. Yeah, and Otterbein with the rebound. Nice pass over to the right side to Emily Harmon, over to Taylor Pfeffer, and she puts it in.
So we got a timeout, Quakers.
23-20. 30-second timeout taken by Coach Sheevy. Probably not a bad timeout either.
No.
Kind of feel a little momentum going back toward Otterbein. Wilmington was up 20-19, and Otterbein scored the last 4 unanswered.
Big game tomorrow night. The Washington Courthouse Blue Lions are coming in to play the Wilmington boys basketball team. The game time, our pregame at 7:15 with the game at 7:30. Now this
Did Wilmington cut down the nets at Chillicothe, or did they know yet?
No, they didn't cut the nets down.
So they'll probably cut some nets down tomorrow night. And you know, also in the SCOL, Rick, one thing that's cool, usually when you go undefeated like that, you get the gold basketball.
My comment on Facebook about Obama, Mike Snar said, Rick, you don't sound like you miss him yet.
No.
I'll like that.
Yep, exactly. All right, here we go. Looks like Otterbein might be trying to show a little trap here. No, they're just going to go a little man-to-man a little bit. Yep, there's a trap. Kind of looked like it.
And they got it.
They got a steal there. Number 11, Marissa Sheets steals it away for the Cardinals. Three-pointer put up, no good by Abby Maduri, but
that nice tip.
They got the rebound, but then Quakers get the ball back on the steal. Long three-pointer.
Great.
Courtney Hillis. 23-23. We're all knotted up here. We've had more three-pointers taken, I think, this game than just regular shots.
I think you're right, Charlie.
Otterbein with the basketball. They get it over Fiera Cruz. Fiera Cruz, nice pass underneath, but they didn't take advantage of it. Dish the ball back out. And there's Fiera Cruz again on the rebound, and she throws it off
going to be
Emily Smith, and it's going to stay with the Cardinals. Tell you what, Rick, this Fiera Cruz, I don't remember her last year, but she's pretty impressive.
She is impressive.
From Hilliard Bradley, a 5'6" junior guard. I'm impressed with her. I know she's got at least 3 rebounds already, and she's only 5'6". Scrappy.
Scrappy is the word.
She is.
She's like a spark plug, Charlie.
Nah, I wouldn't call her. I'd just call her Scrappy. The spark plug has the ball in her hand right there.
Okay. All right. Foul?
No, yeah, they're going to call foul on the reach.
Foul's on number 33, Lexi Kingsbury.
Foul's on Lexi Kingsbury, her first, team second for the second quarter. Heading out is Miranda Wilson. Otterbein still the basketball, tie ball game. Nice feed underneath, but Huck couldn't hold on to it. She loses the ball out of bounds.
Lady Quakers will have the ball.
Like I said, I just wonder if she's hurt, because she doesn't seem like she's playing like she did last year. I remember she was pretty tough last year.
I'm waiting on a shoelace getting tied here.
Huck, she's a senior out of Zanesville Tri-Valley.
We're all tied up, 23-23, Charlie.
And again, here's the trap. Nice pass, Mackenzie Campbell.
Oh, great.
Underneath, misses a shot, but it's rebounded. And it's almost thrown away. We have 3 seconds there on Kingsbury. She got the ball, didn't know what to do with it, and just stood there in the lane. It's too bad. Quaker should be up 2 right now. Just a bad shot put up by Campbell. They all worry about trying to draw that foul, and you got to make the bucket first.
We got a foul.
Now we have a cheap foul down the other end by Deja Locke. That's her first. Team's third of the period. And once they get to 5, folks, there's no 1-and-1 anymore. We shoot 2.
This is strictly in ladies basketball.
Pass goes in the hook, and she looked pretty good on that. Nice feed from the out of bounds underneath the basket. 25-23, Otterbein on top. Wilmington moving the ball around. Shot put up by Mackenzie Campbell, no good. Coming back the other way is Otterbein. Oh, they got a nice feed underneath. She had position. And we're going to have a foul called.
Oh, crowd didn't like that,
Charlie. Like that. They thought it should have been a jump ball, but they're going to call the foul on Tabor. And going to the line will be Kirsten Taylor to shoot 2. Otterbein up to 25-23, 4:17 to go. First shot's up, no good. So on the next foul that Wilmington commits for the rest of the quarter, Otterbein will be going to the line to shoot 2.
Right.
First one was up and no good. Second one now is up and it's good. 26-23, Otterbein on top. And again, they're starting to show this little trap, which has kind of been effective right now for the Cardinals. Wilmington has the ball, drives the right lane, puts up, no good. Nice little drive to the hole by DJ Locke, but she gets fouled. Fouls on Vera Cruz, her first. DJ Locke to shoot 2. First shot's up, no good.
Boy, it hit every part of the backboard but the basket, right?
Yep. Kind of an ugly looking shot there.
Kind of ugly, yeah.
She's a lefty.
Hey, don't be talking about us lefties.
That's probably what it is. Nice rebound by Moyer. She learned to shoot with the right hand. She probably do a little better.
Hey, we make great tennis players. And presidents, of course. Not this last one.
I was going to say, might want to be careful. Going to the hole. Dijon Locke puts it in.
Well, you know,
nice drive to the hole there by Locke going down the left side of the lane.
There have been like 5 straight presidents. They've all been left-handed, Charlie.
W was left-handed?
Yes.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
All right.
Reagan was left-handed.
Driving to the hole, but we have a charge. So it won't be any basket.
Negates it.
Yeah, Kirsten Taylor, that's her second foul. Charge on Kirsten Taylor. They've got 4 on them now too. So the next foul, we're going to go. We're going to be shooting 2 for the Quakers also. 26-25. Otterbein on top. 3:20 to go here in the second quarter of action. Moyer has it out on top. She's pushing off, and they call the offensive foul, and that was a correct call. You can't do that.
Yeah, and she was. Of course, I don't know how much of it was acting, but the Cardinals players still down.
Yeah, I don't think that was much acting because Mary's a pretty big girl. She just knocked her on her butt. And the girl knocked down was Kirsten Taylor, who just got called for the offensive foul on the other end. Looks like she might have hurt her knee. She come down hard. It's so quiet in here, you can almost hear the conversation down there.
Well, nobody likes to see anybody get hurt.
I know it. No. I guess that's what's showing. You know, Wilmington fans pretty respectful, pretty smart.
There we go.
She's walking off. Yeah, it looks like maybe her right knee.
She looks like she's favoring it a little, but she's got that wrap around. Doesn't she have a wrap around her left knee?
Nah, that's your eyes, Rick.
Is it?
Yeah. 26-25.
I'm looking through the camera, Charlie. I should zoom in, I guess.
Yeah, I was going to say, that might help you a little bit. 26-25, Otterbein on top, 3:18.
Yeah, those blue uniforms really show up through the camera.
Rick and I make a great pair. He can't see and I can't hear, so we're in good shape.
Yep, together we make a person.
Otterbein with the basketball. Cruz has it out on the left side. She gets it back to Huck. Huck's going to try to work it down the lane. And she does, no good. Nice rebound, though, by Cardinal. And she puts up a shot, no good. Wilmington comes flying out with it.
They're running.
Cavell pulls up for a shot at the foul line, and that's good.
Okay, Lady Quakers take the lead again.
Yep. We've had probably 3 or 4 different lead changes.
At least.
Otterbein with the ball. Nice drive to the hole, but no good on the shot.
Oh, lost it. Oh. And she
Ball's
gets the
out
back
of bounds.
of the backboard.
Ball's out of bounds on Otterbein. And we have a hurt Quaker, it looks like.
She's down.
Looks like Cavell might be hurt. I don't know what happened to her.
Was she involved in trying to keep the ball in bounds?
No, I don't know. Actually, just fell.
Could have been a slippery spot there on the floor or something.
I don't know. 27-26. That's one thing nice about having it on video, folks. You can go back and see it over and over. We got one shot at it.
What do you think, Roger?
Roger has no clue. 27-26. Wilmington on top. And we have a travel by Campbell. She took a little step before she took off there to drive to the hole. Again, Wilmington up 1 point, 27-26. Otterbein's number 2, Cardinal, bringing the ball down. They're working the ball around left side. Fiera Cruz has it. Oh, stolen. Nice steal by DeJa Locke. She's going to try to go coast to coast.
She's fouled.
She makes it and gets the foul.
That was one fine play that she pulled off there. Not only the steal, but coming down and scoring and being fouled.
Maduri, that's her second too, and that's one of the Otterbein Cardinals' leading scorers. I tell you what, we've had bodies all over the place. Locke, she come down hard. She's got wraps all up her legs.
Well, you know, we love the women playing because
they're rough.
They really.
And high school's even rougher than the college.
This is like WWE, you know. So she's going to try to complete the three-point play.
She's hurt there, and the referees are giving her a little time here. And I will say that's referees most of the time are pretty class acts on that.
So they're going to let her shoot.
And then into the game is number 33, Lexi Kingsbury.
Oh, wow. They're going to actually let someone come in and shoot.
Well, since she's injured, I can see that.
Right. She must be hurting pretty bad.
Well, she come down on her knees. And her knees are all wrapped up anyhow. What? Oh, it's her arm, you think? That reminds me of the Harlem Globetrotters. Shots put up by Kingsbury, no good.
Another foul.
No, I think we had a lane violation.
That's true. They entered the
lane. Remember the old Harlem Globetrotters routine? They're working on Meadowlark Lemon's arm, and they want to know, how's it feel now? How's it feel now? And he goes, I don't know, it's the other arm. We did have a foul there. That was on Campbell.
You stand corrected, right?
Yeah, I do. In my orthopedic shoes. Okay, going to the line is Pfeffer.
In and out.
First one's no good.
Rattles around.
Taylor. Pfeiffer. I think it says Pfeiffer. I think Bill Lehrman's saying it wrong down there. Taylor Pfeiffer, second shot at the line. And it's good.
Usually
29-27.
I think they have phonetically.
Well, they do, but you look at it. It says P-I-F-E-E-R. So is that Pfeiffer or Piffer? I would say it's Pfeiffer.
So there's no F as far as the because like
you want to come look at it? It's right here. I mean, I would say it's Pfeiffer. What do you think? Pfeiffer. He keeps saying Piffer, but I think it's Pfeiffer.
Yeah, it's Pfeiffer.
That's what I said to begin with, and I heard Bill saying Pfeiffer.
Well, that's the way it is there. They don't have the long over the I, so it could be Piffer.
Yep,
because they would.
So Taylor, we apologize if we're saying it wrong and you watched the game.
Yeah.
All right,
I think it's Piffer.
20. You think it is Piffer?
Because there's normally when you pronounce it as I, there's a line above the I.
Well, there's no lines on any of these though.
Yeah, well, that's Common Core, Charlie.
Now, that's math, Rick.
No, that's everything.
Donald Trump's going to he's going to take that all the way.
No, here we go.
Here we go. Pfeiffer, we're going to call it that.
Foul.
We got a foul. Who are they going to call this on?
Well, it's going to be on a Cardinals.
11 looks like maybe.
The foul starts number 11, Marissa Sheets.
Marissa Sheets with her first foul. Once again, it's 29-27, and Campbell going to the line for 2 shots for Wilmington. First one's up, and it's good. Minute 47 left to go here in the second quarter. This Campbell, like I said, folks, good-looking freshman ball player from Turpin. Second one's up, and it's good also. You ought to try to come out and watch her sometime. I know one time she's Player of the Week this year on their website. Athlete of the week, actually. Nice dish. Inside to Huck. She misses it. Rebounded by Emily Smith. And here come the Quakers the other way. Deja Locke. Silver Smith, who gets it back out to Miranda Wilson. Deja Locke has the ball out on the top of the key. She stops and pops, and it misses everything. And here comes Cruz coming back quickly. Get the ball over to Huck. Cardinal has it. She feeds it underneath. Turnaround jumper by Taylor.
That was nice.
Taylor Pfeiffer. Now he's saying Pfeiffer.
Well, maybe he listened to our broadcast.
Maybe he listened to me, yeah. 31-29. Wilmington on top. Travel again. I tell you what, Wilmington's had 3 or 4 travel calls at least.
Special presentation coming up at halftime. We'll also be announcing the winner of the 50-50 drawing.
45.4 seconds here, 31-29. Quakers are on top by 2, but Otterbein with the basketball. Number 2 puts the shot up, uncontested. Allie Cardinal, 31-31. Wilmington gets the ball inbounds. Deja Locks bring it up. Brittany Jefferson's out with 2 fouls. Trying to save her for the second half. Shot clock's off, under 20 to play here. They get under to Campbell. Campbell puts a little bunny up. No good, but she was contested. And out of it comes Fiera Cruz with another rebound. Last shot chance here for the Cardinals. 4 seconds. Nice feed underneath.
That was a nice pass.
Nice feed by Allie Cardinal.
And that's it.
Into Mariah Huck. And man,
first half.
33-31. Otterbein.
Winning ticket drawn for tonight for the 50-50 drawing.
You didn't get your ticket, did you, Charlie?
They weren't even selling them. I was here so early for you tonight.
Oh, wow. No, you don't get time and a half, Charlie, so forget it.
Oh, I don't get an extra $1 thing off the $2
We'll
menu.
give you an extra, what do you get, those mozzarella sticks?
Those are good.
Yeah, I'll get you a second one of the, what is it, the sauce?
Oh, they give you that for free, bro.
Oh, I'll give you 3 then.
I hear you.
You get 1 for each stick.
Seriously, folks, this is what we get paid in, $2 menu. Is that you or me, Dingen?
It's not me.
It was founded by Pat and Tyler Summit to help find a cure for Alzheimer's, so that one day.
Oh, there's your.
Yeah, they're doing the Pat Summit for a cure, trying to raise money for Alzheimer's, and that's what our car show does too, out at the Roberts Center this week.
Tell us about your car show, Charlie.
Prevent, cure, and ultimately eradicate this disease. Education and awareness of Alzheimer's.
I will, but I'm listening to this. We're having the Alzheimer's thing here.
Their families and caregivers. Pat Summit.
Pat Summit had Alzheimer's, who's used to be the women's coach of Tennessee.
In combination with the Wilmington College women's basketball team, head coach Jerry Sheeling, and the Wilmington College Sports Management Program,
Wilmington College Sports Management.
$1,000 to aid the Pat Summit Foundation.
$1,000 to the Pat Summit Foundation.
This is the 4th year in a row the students of the Wilmington
donated by the Wilmington College students.
have reached the $1,000 goal of fundraising for the Pat Summit Foundation.
That's a good thing, folks, because that is a.
Aoki will be presenting a check to assistant coach Jesse Berman.
That is a terrible disease. That's one reason we make money for it. And if you ever have somebody you're close to experience, it's absolutely no fun. It's pretty scary. Well, tomorrow, Rick, school delays. Hillsboro's on a 2-hour delay tomorrow. East Clinton's on a 2-hour delay. Fairfield Local's on a 2-hour delay. And Westfall School is closed already tomorrow.
What about Greenfield?
Nothing from Greenfield yet, but I'd say if they're all starting to fall, we'll be right next in line.
Yeah, I bet they will.
But you know what? Still snow emergencies in the area. Fayette County, Pike County, and Clinton County are on level 1 snow emergency still. And Ross County is on a level 2. So Be careful out there, folks. And plus, it's so cold.
Yeah, it's. I think I would worry more about the frigid temperatures because it doesn't take long before you get some frostbite when you're out in weather where it's subpar as far as the temperatures there. All right, we've got action this Saturday, starting off in the morning, 11 o'clock. It's 10:45 for our pregame. Girls High School Tournament basketball coming from Lebanon High School. The Wilmington Hurricane versus the Chaminade Julienne Eagles. And we had them on Campus Nation earlier in the year. The Hurricane beat the Eagles. So hopefully
it was a close game, if I remember right.
Well, it wasn't at the end.
Chaminade was kind of ahead earlier.
At the beginning, at the first half. Then Wilmington pulled away in the second half. So I would say that Wilmington would have the upper hand in this match and could quite possibly move on to the next round. Then later in the afternoon, we've got men's college basketball. The Baldwin-Wallace Yellow Jackets at the Fighting Quakers right here at Fred Risk Arena. And we've got, following up that evening, we've got boys high school basketball. The Wilmington Hurricane play their last game of the regular season against the Springfield Wildcats in Springfield, Ohio. So if you don't go up to Springfield, you can listen to us on Campus Nation, and you can see the video sometime after the tournament season is over. We have all our video off the website when it comes to boys basketball, nothing else, and it's only boys Hurricane basketball. We've got video up there from other boys games. For instance, this past game that we did at McLean High School with Clinton Massey, that game is up there. And we're going to do a game this Tuesday. It's a makeup game from yesterday. The game didn't occur because of the bad weather, and the makeup game is at East Clinton. We're out in Lee's Creek, and it'll be the Cedarville Indians against the Astros of East Clinton. So that game will also be on our website. All the college games are on our website. You can check those out. And you can check out other games like the #1 rated Wayne Warriors, #1 in the state Division I high school basketball. And they were against the Massillon-Jackson team that they just sort of fell apart there in the last minute or two of the game, and Wayne took that game. And by the way, remember, the Wilmington boys are ranked #4 currently in Division I basketball, #4 in the state, and hopefully they will finish their season out with just this one loss to a pretty tough Moeller team. And my prediction is that they will make it all the way through the Wright State District. First 3 games are pretty much a shoe-in for the Hurricane, and then they should face, I would say, Mason. Mason's got a pretty easy bracket as well. Should face Mason at Wright State, and I think Wilmington can take Mason. We saw Mason the very first game of the season right here at Wilmington College. We had 20 teams playing 10 games.
I know, we did. We called them all.
We called every game. We've got every game on campusnation.com. So you can go back and see all those games other than the Wilmington game. Obviously, we've blocked that. But you can see all the teams. You can see Mason. You can see Dublin Jerome. You can see all those teams that were in that tournament, the tip-off tournament, right here at Wilmington College. And of course, we've got Wilmington High School and other schools football from football season, and we've got all the tournament games with Wilmington. They're not blocked from last year. So we've got all 3 tournament games at Lakota West, and we have the Dayton District, where Moeller defeated Wilmington and knocked them out at the districts in Dayton last year. You can see those. What you brought me popcorn and soda and everything. You want some money? Huh? I got money. $10. Yeah,
we're paying for our Buckeyes.
I cry when I turn. But anyway. Oh well, you could. But Charlie probably he's already eaten his.
No. Hey, I'm gonna have to owe you 3. I only got. Wait a minute, what have I got on me? I got 7 on me, so there you go. No, this is for my wife. We got Buckeyes. Dan Lehrman's Buckeyes, folks. I owe you 3.
Yeah, he owes you 3.
That's all I got on me.
Can you figure that? He didn't know when you were going to come up and ask for money. I'm always prepared.
Hey.
No, really, actually, you're very lucky that I have this money because I always carry plastic.
Give her $3 for me.
I don't have $3. Charlie eats me out of house, and then he wants me to lend him money to boot. Charlie acts like I made him money.
What's that? Tomorrow night I'll bring her $3.
Yeah, don't believe him. Don't believe him.
Giving me crap up here, folks. How you doing? Nobody brought us any stats, Rick.
Did you try?
I'm going to give them to my wife.
Yeah, you should have brought us some stats.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll go down and get stats, Charlie. Just hang on.
I want to hear the loudest fans. We've got a free Donato's pizza.
Go down and get some stats for you, folks, so we can give you those before I got them here, but
Our fan of the
we'll get to the official ones.
Donato's Pizza, edge to edge, the finest pizza in town.
They're giving away the pizza of the game right now. Wilmington College girls are coming back out on the court. Again, we are at halftime here, 33-31. Otterbein's on top by 2. I don't think Rick made it down there yet, Roger, do you?
Not yet. You went that way.
We're getting some stats here from... No, we're not getting any stats, I guess. No stats?
No, I didn't actually go down and request them.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to pull up the WilmingtonQuakers.com site. They do have live stats on that site.
Oh, okay. I can give you what I got.
Well, we know you're always right.
I'm pretty close, not always.
But of course, the Quaker stats will give you, percentages, things like that we don't keep track of up here.
All I do is points and fouls.
Yeah, and you do a good job.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
That's what we pay you for, Charlie.
I can't believe she brought those tonight. If I'd realized that, I wouldn't have bought popcorn to Paul, but I give her the $10. Oops.
Oh, well.
Heck, I even bought Roger a popcorn and pop tonight.
I know, you were very generous.
I would have had plenty. Now I don't have any money. I'm broke.
Well, go back to the wife and get some more money. Now, wait a minute. We've got 15-15 in the first. That doesn't look right.
No. Should I just go with my stats?
Well, the video's coming up. That's why it's slow. Maybe. We're at 1:17 in the first on the Wilmington side. Still says that.
I'll just go ahead and give you my stats.
Maybe
folks.
that's why we didn't get stats.
Yeah, I tell you, electronics are great when they work, but when they don't work,
Well, they may be having some problems with the live stats because obviously we're still in the first quarter, so there may have been something. But our video on the website, the Boxcast, is good. And
well, let me get to the stats here. For Otterbein, Allie Cardinal has 5 points. Fiera Cruz has 2, but she probably has at least 6 or probably about 5 or 6 rebounds. Kirsten Taylor 3. Abby Midori has 7. Amariah Huck has 4. Taylor Pfeiffer has 9. Danny Cassell 3. On the Wilmington side of things, Brittany Jefferson has 5. Mackenzie Darmeyer hasn't gotten a game yet. Sorry about that. Courtney Hills 3 points. Jay Locke 4. Ellie Cavell 5. Mackenzie Campbell 4. Emily Smith 2. Alexandria Kingsbury 4. Jacola Tabor 2 and Miranda Wilson 2 to wrap out the scoring. Foul trouble for the Quakers. Brittany Jefferson has 2. Mary Moyer has 2. And then there's 3 Cardinals that have 2, and that is Kirsten Taylor, Abby Midori, and Danny Cassell. We got about a minute 19 here before we start the third quarter. Out there in Reds land, I'm seeing a story here about Jay Bruce may be on the Orioles' radar.
well, now that would probably be a good trade, both for the Orioles and for the Reds.
Well, you don't even know who the Reds would get. That's the only thing.
Well, they don't care. They're dumping salary.
I tell you what, that's the way it seems.
Yeah, I'm going to go down and play for them, I think. I'll work for the minimum, I think. Well, it's been a few years, so it may be more than that. But the minimum, if you're on the major league roster, it's $800,000 a year.
Yeah,
I can live on that.
I think I could probably live on that too.
Yeah.
Jay Bruce is a good guy, though. I know he hadn't had the greatest of years, but
well, obviously, living in the Dayton area and the Dragons, their farm club there in Dayton. Bruce and who was the other player that grew up? They went together as far as the Dragons. Bruce and he was playing for Washington for a while.
Austin Kearns.
Yeah, Kearns is up in I think Chicago now, White Sox or something like that. I think he's still playing.
All right, we're ready to get started here. The Quakers are going to start out with the ball. They'll be going left to right on your radio dial, and Otterbein will be going right to left. Wilmington with the basketball. And Brittany Jefferson's back in the game. She has the ball. And Quakers are down by 2, 33-31. Campbell has it over to Cavell. Jefferson. They're just working the ball around the outside, folks. Cavell has it on top. Looking for cutters, but no one's really getting open. Looks like Otterbein's in a little 1-2-2 type of deal.
Oh, nice.
Three-pointer by Brittany Jefferson. Going the other way, Otterbein with the basketball. Brittany Jefferson almost committed her third foul there on the reach, but no call. They get the ball into Huck. Huck's driving the left side, and she gets fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. And that's Jacola Tabor's second foul. 34-33, Huck going to the line. First one's up and good. Senior forward for Otterbein. Next one's up, and it's no good. So all knotted up, 34-34, 9:18 to go here, third quarter. Brittany Jefferson with the basketball, bringing it down, gets it over to Moyer. Over to Cavell, way on the right side. Oh, that little trap set up there by the Cardinals, and it's effective. They get the ball back. They push the ball down court quickly, but nothing's there, so they bring it back out. Cardinal has it on top. Gets it over to Midori. Midori's a good little ball player. Into Huck. She puts up a crazy shot. No good, but it's rebounded by Brittany Jefferson.
Thought she had that one.
And heading back the other way are the Quakers. Cavell with the basketball. Gets it out to Tabor on top. Back to Jefferson. Moyer. Campbell tries to drive down through the lane. Gets a foul. I think that's going to be on Midori, and if it is, that's her third.
Yeah, they're getting a little touchy out there, aren't they?
Midori, that's big because that's her third. They may have to get her out of there, yeah, but it looks like Cruz is coming back in maybe for her. We got another travel. Mackenzie Campbell's done that several times tonight. She takes that little extra step. Fair Cruz back into the game for Midori for Otterbein. Allie Cardinal bringing the ball up for the Cardinals. We have a tie game, 34 all. Otterbein working the ball around. Nice pass underneath by Cardinal into Huck, and she makes the bucket. Otterbein up by 2, 36-34. Right wing shot put up by Taylor. About a 10-footer, and it's good, 36 all. We've probably had 6 or 7 lead changes and ties in this ball game.
At least.
Underneath the Huck. Huck's trying to muscle her way up there. No good. Moyer on the rebound. Almost traveled with it. Gets it out to Jefferson. Jefferson to Tabor. To Campbell. Cross-court pass to Brittany Jefferson. She's being guarded by Cruz.
Foul?
We got a foul, I think, on the floor by Cruz.
Looks like they're calling things a little tighter in the second half, Charlie.
That's why that last game we did here was. They let them get away with murder the first half, and the second half, a little touch foul they called. Ball's thrown into Campbell. She drives the right side, puts the ball up, and we got another foul called. This is going to be the third on Kirsten Taylor.
Cardinals are getting into some foul trouble real quick here in the second half.
They've already got 3. Campbell going to the line to shoot 2. First one's up and good. What are you giggling about over there?
Oh, the Mike Snar's post, someone else has basically said the same thing and they posted an emoji with someone puking.
Oh, Campbell puts the second one up, and good. Folks, you're going to have to put up with this stuff a little bit this year. It is an election year.
Well, Mike
we all have our opinion.
Mike Snar's right here at Wilmington College, and we spar. We spar, but we're good friends.
Yeah, oh, that's fine. Huck underneath. Turn around, little jumper underneath. Puts it up and good. She's a force under there. They just keep feeding her the ball. 38-38, just under 7 to go here in the third quarter. Wilmington with the basketball. Nice pass underneath. Brittany Jefferson puts the shot up. And it's good. No foul. I thought they could have called the foul on Cruz there, but they didn't.
Yeah.
Otterbein with the basketball. Cassell has it. Cruz driving the right side. And it gets knocked out of bounds on the block by Jacole Tabor.
Yeah, good block.
A lot of contact, no foul.
You're listening to CampusNation.com, the sports animal, your home for high school and college sports. We've got live Lady Quaker basketball.
Otterbein to bring the ball in from underneath her own basket. Cardinal will deliver the ball in. Looking for somebody to get it to. We got a foul away from the ball. I think it's going to be on Tabor.
Probably wasn't looking.
Mary Moyer.
Yeah, she wasn't looking when she was making her cut, and she just ran into a Otterbein player.
And that's Mary Moyer's third, so she's coming out. Emily Smith coming in for the Quakers. Ball's thrown in. Oh, threw it off Mackenzie Campbell's back.
Yeah, it was a pass to Quaker.
Yep. Mackenzie Campbell didn't even see the ball coming in. Quakers get the ball back. They're up 2. Got a chance to extend their lead here to 4 or 5. Cavell has it. And she gets fouled by number 2, Cardinal. It's her first.
Team's fourth.
Team's fourth, though. And like I said, that's kind of significant because once they get one more foul, Wilmington will be going to the line shooting 2 the rest of the quarter. Not the rest of the half, but the rest of the quarter. Campbell tries to put a layup up, no good, and she's hurt. She's down on the floor as they go down the other way. They're letting the continuation of the play go.
They're going to stop.
And Cavell.
All right, what do we got here?
Cavell with the foul. 3 on the Quakers. We got an injury timeout right now. Mackenzie Campbell come down hard on his knees. I tell you, folks, you see some of these players after the games, and I tell you, they almost look like the abominable snowman with all the ice packs they have all wrapped around them.
Or a mummy.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy.
They're all...
now Mackenzie Campbell's up. She's got both her knees already wrapped, it looks like.
Getting some help off the basketball court.
She's got some
we hope everything's fine.
That's one thing about Wilmington College. They got one of the better training facilities in the area.
Absolutely.
Athletic training, got this new building out behind us. We need to take a tour of that someday, Rick.
We should.
And check it out.
Maybe even take some video.
Yeah. All right. Ball goes in for Otterbein underneath her own basket. Cartnell has it. She delivers the ball underneath
to
Taylor Pfeiffer. She puts it up, and it's good.
We're all tied up, Charlie.
Yep, 40-40. Cavell with the basketball out to Tabor. She hands it off to Jefferson. Smith has it. Wilmington's kind of running like a little weave out there. Three-pointer put up by Cavell. And that's good. 43-40, Quakers on top.
Almost threw it away.
Yep. Seven seconds left on the shot. Three-pointer put up, no good.
Got a box out.
Ball got knocked out of bounds by Wilmington. It's still going to be Otterbein basketball. Otterbein inbound underneath her own basket. They get the ball out to Cruz. Cartnell has it. She drives the lane, puts it up, no good. We should have an over-the-back foul or push from behind.
Yeah, let's get this straight.
On number 20, that's Kirsten Taylor. That should be her fourth.
Yeah, the Cardinals are digging a deep hole as far as
that's the fifth foul, so we should be going to the line here.
I think that's what they're doing, Charlie.
Yep.
Substitution checking into the game is number 24.
Going to the line is Emily Smith. Shoot 2 for the Wilmington College Quakers, and they get the next 4 minutes and 43 seconds here to go to the line. First one's up, and that's good. No more 1-and-1 in
ladies college basketball.
Yep. 44-40, Wilmington on top. I believe this will be the biggest lead of the game if they make this one. 45-40.
I believe you're correct, Charlie. 5 points is the largest lead of either team.
Yep. Cartnell has the ball. She dishes off to Kissel. Back out to Cruz. Cruz taking it to the right side. Back out to Kissel. Three-pointers up, and it's short. And coming down with the rebound is Miranda Wilson. She gets it over to Brittany Jefferson. Brittany Jefferson gets it over to Kingsbury and throws it away.
Zigged when she should have zagged, right?
Yep. We've seen that a lot lately.
Substitution in the game is number 34.
Tabor back into the game for Kingsbury. Tabor's coming in with 2 fouls. Allie Cartnell with the ball. Wilmington still playing man. Oh, Cassell to the hole.
Nice drive.
Side.
Sort of opened up for her. She went right for the basket and made it.
She went right by Cavell. Stolen away by Cruz, but no.
Back.
Oh, no.
Throw it away.
It went into Tabor's hands, and Emily Smith tripped over her own feet and threw the ball out of bounds. Going back to Otterbein. 45-42, Otterbein with a chance to tie. Cartnell bringing the ball up. She gets it over to Midori. Kissel has it. Kissel drives the lane. No good. Misses a shot. Gets her own ball back.
Quakers are running.
Brittany Jefferson the other way. Gets it out to Cavell. Cavell. Oh, nice backdoor cut, but a bad pass by Tabor. Going back the other way, it's knocked away, and Wilmington has it, and they're going to slow it down a little bit.
Everybody's getting a little sloppy here, Charlie.
Yep. Pace is fast and furious. Brittany Jefferson says, let's slow this down a little bit. Tabor with the basketball, gets it over to Cavell out here on the right wing. Long three-pointer by Cavell, no good, and no follow on the shot either. Cardinal has it. She gets over to Cruz, nice pass underneath, but back out to Cruz. Pfeiffer didn't want it. Maduri over to Cruz. Cruz driving the right side of the lane. No good. Ball's still saved by Otterbein. Shots put up. No good. This time rebounded by Brittany Jefferson. And we're heading back the other way. 2:30 to go here. 45-42. Quakers up on top. And Jefferson with the basketball. Gets over to Smith. Had Jefferson open on the cut, but missed her. Smith has it. Oh, pass was turned about a second too late, and it's stolen away by Otterbein. Pass over to Cruz underneath, and she puts the little bunny up, and we got a timeout.
Timeout on the floor taken by Otterbein. 30-second timeout.
30-second timeout taken by Otterbein. 45-44. Back and forth, it's going to be, who knows, Rick, I hate to say it, but
down to the wire.
This has got one of those OT smells to it, doesn't it?
You know, it's not like we get paid any extra.
No, and Otterbein, two of their last 3 games is winning overtime.
Yep. You're listening to CampusNation.com, the sports animal, Charlie Hargrave, Roger Thompson on video, yours truly, Rick Phillips, adding a little bit of color.
Roger Thompson, the technical director.
Technical difficulty. Got to get it right, Charlie.
I compliment you, Roger. See, I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
He knows it's affectionately saying he's a technical difficulty, right, Roger?
Okay, so you guys are affectionate. All right, this is getting a little weird. 45-44, Wilmington with the basketball. 2 minutes left to go, and Deja Locke is bringing up. Deja Locke. Wilmington moving the ball around the outside. Oh, 3-point. Oh, they're going to call traveling.
Yeah,
traveling
took an extra step
on Jacole Tabor before she shoots the shot up. Minute 49. And Mackenzie Campbell's coming back in the game for Miranda Wilson. 45-44.
Cardinals can go up with this basket.
Yep, Quakers are on top. Again, Quakers is playing man. We also have Courtney Hills in the game. No, driving the lane, puts up a little
nice
floater there. Taylor Kissel, and she makes the bucket. Otterbein back on top, 46-45. Going back the other way, Mackenzie Campbell drives the left side of the lane, puts up the little short one. No good, though. Now we're going to have a reach in on Tabor, and that's going to be her third.
The foul number 34, Jacole Tabor. That is her third personal foul. Team's fourth of the period.
Okay, they're going to take it back out under the basket.
Minute 19, 46-45. Otterbein on top now. Otterbein just working the ball around the right side. Maduri has it underneath to
it's a good pass.
Huck. No good on the shot. Is that our first jump ball of the night? I think it might be. First or second. And ball's going to stay with Otterbein on the possession arrow. Referees having a little conversation there. I don't know if one of them had a foul or what, but
I think they're figuring where they're going to go eat after the game.
Maybe. I bet it's better than the $2 menu at McDonald's.
I don't know.
Here we go. Cruz has it way on the left wing. She feeds it into Huck. Huck just backs in, puts it up and in.
And a foul.
Foul by Moyer. And that's going to be Moyer's fourth foul.
I think the Cardinals can take their largest lead here. She sinks this.
48-45. I think they've been up by 4 before.
4 before?
Yep, 4 by 4.
Wilmington takes a timeout.
30-second timeout.
30-second timeout. You think I got a chance to check, see if anybody else is on delays? I know Washington Courthouse and Miami Trace were on delays.
You know, it's interesting. You know, you talk about these delays and everything. They only predicted like a half an inch of snow the first night and an inch of snow the next night, and we get like 3 inches.
Hillsborough, 2-hour delay. East Clinton, 2-hour delay. Fairfield, 2-hour delay. Miami Trace, 2-hour delay. New Hope Christian Academy, 2-hour delay. Westfall is closed tomorrow. So I'd like to know what's going on with my McLean Tigers over there.
They're getting smart.
Let's go, Mr. Wills. Get on it here.
Make him go to work, please.
Huck going to the line. This is what my wife said, too. All right, this is the free throw. Oh, and then
steps on the line.
Yeah. Kingsbury gets the rebound, then steps on the baseline, so he turns it right back over to Otterbein. 45.3 seconds to go, third quarter, 48-45. Otterbein with the lead and the basketball, but they just throw it away. Everybody's in the Christmas spirit here. They just keep giving each other the basketball back.
Hot potato.
Yep. Jay Locke bringing the ball up.
Come on.
Almost stolen away by Cruz. Campbell has it. She gets it back out to Locke. Over to Hills. Back out to Locke. Hills. No one's wanting to shoot it. 7 on the shot clock.
That's a block.
Oh. One referee was going to call charge, and the other one was going to call block, and the one who calls the block is the one that wins it out. So Locke's going to go to the line to shoot 2. And the foul is on Cardinal. That's her second.
So the Otterbein fans that were indignant here.
Well, the ref underneath is getting ready to give the charge sign, and the referee out in front is giving the block sign. So somebody was going to be mad. Locke with the ball. That's the foul line. Shoots the first one up. No good.
Number 32, Miranda Wilson.
Miranda Wilson back in the game for the Quakers. Second one's put up and in by Locke. 48-46, Otterbein on top with the basketball. They should be settling for the last shot here. 10 seconds to go in the third quarter. Cardinal has it way out on top. She drives down the right side. A lot of contact, no foul. Rebounded by Campbell, and that's where our third quarter is going to end, 48-46. 48-46.
And you're listening to women's college basketball. Otterbein Cardinals at Wilmington fighting Quakers. CampusNation.com, the sports animal.
Getting a little worried, Rick. No call yet. Surely they're going to have at least a 2-hour delay tomorrow, I would think.
We don't want you going into defib or whatever.
Well, and the worst thing is, see, we're supposed to have parent-teacher conferences. Greenfield, 2-hour delay. I just seen it on here.
Okay, there you go,
Charlie. But that's from a kid. Better not cancel, she says.
She doesn't want it canceled?
No. And Crystal don't want it canceled either.
Is there something going on tomorrow that we don't know about?
Just parent-teacher conferences. They have a dance on Saturday, the junior hires, so that's why they don't want it.
Well, now, there isn't any kind of, I mean, if you don't go to school the day before, do they cancel the dance?
They don't have to, but you never know.
All right, we're going into our final quarter of play. 10 minutes on the clock. 48-46. The Otterbein Cardinals are in the lead.
Last 10 minutes play. Wilmington with the basketball. 48-46. Brittany Jefferson has it, dishes underneath Campbell. She dishes it back out to Cavell. Cavell almost loses it. Jefferson does lose it, gets knocked out of bounds, but it will stay with Wilmington.
Yeah, I think one of the Cardinals knocked it out.
Cardinal knocked it out.
Cardinal the Cardinal.
Yeah, I know. That's kind of funny, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, ball's thrown in. Nice defense by the Cardinals, but Wilmington still able to keep possession. Long three-pointer put up by Cavell. Rebound by Emily Smith. She gets it back out to Cavell, who pumps up another three, and it's good.
Lady Quakers back in the lead, Charlie.
49-48. Well, I've already jinxed this. I've already called overtime, so.
Well, it's kind of hard to be in overtime. Well, I guess if you shot a three here.
Oh, ball's thrown out of bounds by Kissel. Like you said, she was zigged, and they zagged instead.
Yeah.
All right, Wilmington coming back now. We got a chance to extend their 1-point lead.
Wasn't the way they drew it up.
Wilmington moving the ball around. Oh, underneath the Jefferson, she puts it up. No foul called there, which surprisingly, they finally do call a foul. This girl was all over Jefferson, and she basically had to beat her up to get the foul.
Third personal foul.
That's going to be the third on Cardinal. Wilmington inbound.
Three.
To get into Kingsbury. Three-pointer, no good. But she follows her shot. Yay! She got a rebound. Past Mackenzie Campbell. She's missed, I bet, 4 or 5 short ones tonight. She'll go back and watch this video and go, man, what the heck? 34 on the other end. Three-pointer. That was, 24. Midori, no good. And Wilmington has a rebound. They're coming back. 49-48. Kingsbury has it on top over to Jefferson. Smith hands it to Cavell. Cavell shoots another three. Misses everything. No foul, though. She ended up on her backside after that shot going the other way.
Oh,
nice little shot put up by Taylor Pfeiffer. She's taking control of the scoring for the Cardinals, her and Amariah Huck.
Cardinals back in the lead.
Yep, 50-49. Wilmington moving the ball around. Gets it over to Jefferson, back out to Smith. Kenzie Campbell has it, drives down the right side, baseline, and she makes that one.
Lane was wide open. She took the opportunity and went right to the basket.
Yep, 51-50. Cardinal bringing it down for the Otterbein Cardinals. She goes to the middle of the lane, gets it over to Huck. Kissel has it. They're just moving the ball around. Huck has it, trying to back in, and it's stolen away from Brittany Jefferson. The thing Huck knows how to do, she knows how to use her body to get in there close without fouling.
Sort of backs in.
Yeah. Emily Smith puts the shot up underneath, no good.
A little wild there.
Yep, out of control. And Brittany Jefferson, lucky there not to pick up another foul.
Throw it away.
Knocked out of bounds. Knocked out of bounds on a good hustling play by Alexandria Kingsbury. Hustling down the other end. Because if that pass would have got through, that would have been an easy 2 for Otterbein. Tabor coming back into the game, and out goes Kingsbury. 51-50. Wilmington in the lead. Otterbein with the basketball there. They get the ball into Cruz. Cruz over to Midori. Midori drives. Oh, I thought she could have took it to the lane. She could have took it to the house, Rick, but she passed it up. Cruz has it. She's dribbling on the right side. They do get the ball underneath to their big girl, and she misses it. That is Pfeiffer.
Bodies everywhere.
I know. No fouls, though. No blood, no fouls. This is girls' basketball. Cavell has it. Oh, another long-range three. She ends up on her butt again. And no foul, no good on the basket. And Otterbein coming back the other way. I tell you, it's just like an all-out war right now, folks. Nice basket by Taylor Piper. She's hot tonight, folks. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
No arc whatsoever on that ball.
She got 15 tonight.
I didn't even see how it could clear the basket.
52-51, Otterbein up. 6 minutes left to go here in the game. Smith has it over to Jefferson. Gets it into Campbell. Back out to Cavell. Another three-pointer. Short, though, this time. No follow on the shot. Cruz has it. Cross-court pass over to
3.
Midori. She puts up a shot. No good.
So what do we got here?
Not sure.
Foul on Wilmington.
Foul on number 3, Brittany Jefferson.
Brittany Jefferson picks up her third foul.
Team's first of the period.
Again, they start over with the fouls every quarter, so each team just only has one foul right now. I tell you, it takes a nice dimension of the game out, the 1-on-1.
I agree. Well, I mean, you know, I don't like these new rules as far as ladies basketball here, but you know, I'm thinking maybe, hopefully, they'll go back and see the error in their way.
Courtney Hills knocks the ball out of bounds. Well, that 1-on-1 can make things exciting, especially toward the end of a game.
Oh, absolutely.
52-51. That might be the thing, you know, just take the 2 back to 1-on-1.
Oh, that was a nice play.
Danny Casillo runs the right side of the lane, gets into the bucket. 54-51. Otterbein on top by 3. Jefferson with the ball. Gets it over to Campbell. Campbell drives, gets it. Oh, Mary Moyer, no, she traveled.
You know, what they could do, Charlie, is if you're in the act of shooting and foul, 2 shots.
Well, yeah, you still keep at.
Right, and so everything else is 1-on-1.
Yeah, you still keep at. Yeah, I agree. And then that wouldn't be much of a change. Otterbein bringing the ball down. That is Midori. Gets over to Cruz. He's working the ball around the outside. Kissel has it way out on the left side. Throws a skip pass over to Midori. Kissel again has it. On the line, shoots a shot up. No good. Rebounded by Tabor. 54-51, 4:40 to go here. Wilmington with the basketball down 3. They're just working the ball around the outside. They get into Moyer, shoots up the
nice
10-foot turnaround. That's good.
Got a timeout?
Timeout on the floor, taken by Wilmington. Full timeout.
Full timeout taken by the Quakers. And again, back to a 1-point game. Fouls, no one's letting nearly any foul trouble for shooting 2. It's 54-53. 4:25 to go. Foul trouble though, Kirsten Taylor setting with 4, Midori with 3, Brittany Jefferson with 3, Nicole Tabor and Mary Moyer with 3. So, really the only one that's in real bad shape is Kirsten Taylor. There you go, Rogers, that's your song?
I think he likes the slide or something like that, you know, or some line dancing maybe.
I can see Roger doing line dancing.
Well,
Roger's a pretty smooth criminal over there.
Pretty smooth criminal. There you go. That's our crew, Charlie. They only let us out on weekends to do the games.
That's right.
Speaking of weekends, just to do a
Valentine's Day car show.
That's not what we were going to talk about, Charlie.
He walked right into that one, didn't he, folks?
Girls high school basketball this Saturday, 10:45. Player to be named later as far as to do the broadcast with Roger and I.
Well, maybe AJ will come down. AJ, you got to come down and do that one.
Yeah, AJ's thinking it over, he says.
54-53. Otterbein with a 1-point lead in the basketball. Shot put up by the Cardinals. No good. Rebounded by Wilmington, and they're heading the other way quickly. Brittany Jefferson's going to think about going the other way.
She's fouled.
And gets the block, and I tell you what, the Alley Cardinal better be careful because if she acts too bad, the referee could just tee her up.
Substitution number 14, Ellie Cavell.
Tell you what, the way they reacted earlier, I thought they might be getting a tee, but Otterbein's coach sitting there with her hands on her head, but I think that was the right call.
Yeah, it looked like it was a block to me. I mean, their feet got tangled up, but still, it is what it is. It's a block.
Ball's knocked out of bounds by Cardinals, so we'll try this again, taking it in bounds for the Quakers. Here, the other side of the court this time, Brittany Jefferson with the basketball. Haven't seen him do that circle thing much lately. They used to do, and they brought the ball in bounds. Campbell, three-pointer.
All right, a bank shot.
I heard her call it.
Well, whether she did or she didn't, it still counts.
She said, fifth third, here I come.
Yeah.
And there it was, banked in. 56-54. Wilmington on top now. Otterbein with the ball. Huck tries to drive, gets it out to Cruz, shoots the shot from the side. Huck with the rebound, no good. But she gets fouled, I think, by Tabor.
Yeah. She'll be shooting too.
Can
tie it up.
Jacole Tabor, that's her fourth. 56-54, Wilmington on top. But Huck at the line, shooting two. The first one's up, is good. Mariah Huck's having a night. She has 12 already. Smith into the game for Tabor. Taylor Pfeiffer coming back in.
So I think we're all on the same page now with her name, right?
I think I was right originally. I kind of got thrown because Bill was calling her something else. Bill Lehrman, our announcer here. That one is also in by Huck. So 56-56. Heck, this thing may go on forever, folks. Get your popcorn out and sit back and listen or watch on the Boxcast. Wow, nice move by Emily Smith, and she gets hammered, and she'll go to the line to shoot two.
I don't think she even thought she had a chance to make it, but she thought she was going to get fouled, so she went up with it.
Yeah, the shot wasn't too pretty, but she did get hacked. 56-56, 3:20 to go. Smith at the line, shooting two. First one is up, and it's good.
The substitution is number 24, Abby LeBurn.
Smith to shoot the second, and it's good. So Wilmington back up by two here, 58-56, 3:20 to go, and Otterbein with the basketball. Cardinal bringing it down. I would say they're going to try to get it into Huck. She's been on fire here. Huck has the ball now. She drives left side of the lane, puts the ball up. No good. No foul called. Moyer comes down with it. Back to Jefferson. So Wilmington, good chance to extend their lead, maybe burn a little clock here. Cavell has it on top. Over to Smith, back out to Jefferson. Jefferson pumps up a long three.
Oh, got it!
It is good. That's Jefferson. She's got 13 on the night. 61-56 on the other end.
Nice comeback.
Abby Maduri puts up a little 12-footer from the right side.
They're running.
61-58. Wilmington on top. 2:24 to play. Oh, we got a charge called on Emily Smith. That's only her first. Each team has 3 fouls. So not looking at any shots yet.
That would not have been a charge, but she lost the ball and then ran into the player. So
that's
she didn't have
offensive foul, yeah, charge, yeah, whatever. Rick, don't try to be technical. We're trying to keep this so people understand, yeah. Driving to the lane, blocked by Campbell.
Charlie, our fans are astute. They follow all this.
Cavell down the other side. Kissel had the ball blocked on her shot by Campbell, and the Quakers come out with it. Jefferson has it way out on top. The Quakers up 3. But she almost throws the ball away, and they're going to call a foul. I think they're going to call a reach on Kissel on the reach in. And Quakers are lucky to get that call, because I tell you, I could have seen them let that just go, to be honest with you. 61-58. Minute 43. Jefferson with the ball. News 30-second clock. Get it over to Campbell on the right side. She takes one dribble back to Jefferson. Jefferson gets it. Moyer in the middle. Puts it up all around the rim. No good. And down with the rebound is Huck going back the other way for Otterbein.
Went every
long three-pointer. Misses everything.
There goes the air ball.
Long three-pointer by Cardinal. And, I mean, it wasn't close. The Otterbein player almost saved it on the other end.
Got another timeout.
Timeout by Otterbein.
Well, besides Charlie's first show on Saturday,
and Sunday.
That's true, on Sunday. But you're really not there that long on Sunday, especially
Sunday we're there
with the freezing rain.
Sunday we're there 10 to 4.
Men's college basketball in the afternoon. Baldwin Wallace, the Yellow Jackets come in to play the Fighting Quaker men. That game will be at 2:45, our pregame, 3 o'clock with a tip-off. And then that evening we go to Springfield, boys high school basketball. The Wilmington Hurricane against the Springfield Wildcats. That's the last game of the regular season for boys, and that game will be probably 7:15 start with a 7:30 tip-off.
So you're going to be busy Saturday.
We're all going to be busy, Charlie. You're going to be busy. We're going to be busy. We're busy people.
I know. Roger's starting to get down up here, folks. A little scary.
Yeah.
61-58. Minute 18 to go. Yeah, Greenfield McLean is officially 2-hour delayed now.
There you go. Charlie is happy now. Don't forget, we've got our delayed HD video available tomorrow on demand.
Oh, goodness. We're going to show a little press here now. Probably a good move by the Cardinals. 61-58. They're going to pick them up full court. Looks like maybe we're going to have a little half-court trap. Wilmington recognizes it. And you get the ball across the timeline, and they do. Brittany Jefferson has it out by half court. She's dribbling the ball around now on top.
They got a foul to give.
Gets stolen. The ball gets stolen away. Minute left to play here. Three-pointer put up, and it's good.
All tied up.
61-61.
Premonition by Charlie. Overtime.
55 seconds. Here we go. Like I said, I already jinxed it. 61-61. Wilmington with the basketball. Now we kind of called this nice pass underneath.
All right, and foul.
She gets fouled.
Well, Campbell, when it counted, made it, right?
Yep. Fouls on Kissel. That's her fourth. And that's the team's fifth, Rick.
Right.
So that means any time now they foul here in the last minute or two, Wilmington not gets 1-on-1. They get a 2-shot.
This point is very important.
And the first one's up and no good, but rebounded by the Quakers.
All right, now they have to foul.
Threw it away. Ball's on the floor. They're going to call a foul.
Jump ball.
They're going to call a foul on the Quakers, I think. Ellie Cavell on the reach. They could have called jump ball there, and the fans wasn't referees know it that, that could have been jump ball, folks. 63-61, 36.2 seconds, Otterbein basketball.
Well, maybe the refs get extra money for overtime. I don't know.
I don't think so.
No? Just by the game, huh?
Yep.
It's like us.
Okay, Otterbein with the basketball. They're dishing around the outside. Kissel has it. She's going to go right down the right side of the lane. Puts a shot up and is fouled by Campbell. So Kissel will go to the line to shoot 2.
But the good thing is there's 18.3 seconds left on the clock.
18.9, Rick.
9 seconds.
Dude, you got to let me do the visual stuff. First shot up is good by Kissel.
So there's plenty of time to get it down the court and sink it.
63-62.
Number 3, Fiera Cruz.
Coming out is Midori and Fiera Cruz coming in for defensive purposes. And then comes Jacole Tabor with Smith going out.
Do we have all our defensive specialists?
You want the offensive specialists in there right now?
No, for Otterbein.
I think they do, because they got that Cruz girl in there. She's tough.
Yes, she is.
Shots up, and it's good. Tie ball game.
All right. How will this end?
63-63. Wilmington can hold for the last shot.
Well, they should.
Oh, ball's thrown underneath.
Nice
Campbell.
pass, but it's missed.
He missed it. And here we go the other way.
What do we got? Timeout.
Timeout called by Otterbein, I believe.
So they're going to work their last play. With how much time left on the clock, Charlie?
1.1 second.
Yeah, that's not. Now, they called a timeout because I believe this is one of these rule changes. Even though they were up here on this side of the court, when they position the ball, it'll be down here. So it literally gives them the full court advantage to call the timeout because they
called
moved
it. They were moving the ball. The ball was in pass.
Yeah, but there was something that I
30-second
read.
timeout. They're finally asking for that.
There was something that I read that even at this end of the court, if you call timeout,
you get it at half court. That's the way the NBA is. Yeah.
So
63-63, 1.1 second. Are we ready for some overtime?
How about a steal, a shot, and the Quakers win going away, huh?
Quakers don't have the ball. Is the only problem with
I know, but that's why I said a steal, Charlie.
Yeah, but you don't have that much time. I'm sorry.
Charlie, I could be that fast.
Yeah, steal off the inbound through some dramatic shot in, maybe.
Probably throw it backwards. Hope it goes in.
Charlie, don't be hating now. Come on.
I'm not hating. I'm just, let's call it realistic here. That's definitely, they're yelling at him, no fouls, no fouls. Yeah, you definitely don't want any fouls here. Sheevy's having an interesting conversation with the ref. He says the ball should be back there in front of him. They're going to put it on the other side of half court.
Yeah, but see, the ball moves.
Okay, now Sheevy's going to call a full timeout.
All right, so he's going to discuss everything.
Again.
It's only 1.1 seconds. There's not much that can happen, as we said, unless you foul.
Inbound the ball and shoot it up. That's all you can do. Figure out where you want that last shot to come from.
Yeah, I don't even think that there's enough time, really, to actually dribble the ball, even in one dribble. You got to catch the ball and turn around and shoot immediately.
Finally getting my call, Rick.
Your call?
Yeah, we got called when we're on delayed.
Oh, okay. So
it's closed.
They actually call and tell you that they're on a 2-hour delay.
I couldn't even hear it. Oh, there we go. We're going to try again. Between the music and you talking in my other ear.
Well, you know what they're going to say, Charlie.
What?
You're on a 2-hour delay.
That's right. Right now we're not saying anything.
What our education system has come to, Roger. I know. It's a wonder anybody can get through school and go to college and graduate.
That's rough.
All right.
Here we go.
All right, here we go. 1.1 second. The shot needs to go up.
That was too late.
It did. Oh, wow. Almost made it off the backboard.
All right, so we're going into overtime.
Shot was put up by Midori and no good. And what did I say? What did I say earlier?
Yeah, you said
did I call
we're going to go
this?
into overtime.
Wait a minute. Who should I
And even though you're on a 2-hour delay, you got to rush home, because you don't want to spend any more time away from your wife than you have to. You won't be able to make dinner tonight.
I got to have it. Where are we going to go?
Same place we always go, Charlie. Your house.
I'm kind of feeling some Wendy's chili.
We're not going to Wendy's. He drags me to Wendy's. What is it, 4 for $5 or whatever? And it's specifically the 4 things you got to order.
That's right.
Now, give me a break.
You can't get 4 triple cheeseburgers for $5, Rick. Sorry, that's not the way it works.
That's not the way McDonald's works. Come on, Charlie.
Rick. Did you used to be a used car salesman?
Yes.
I can see
it was
that.
used and new.
Oh, okay. I can see that. 63-63.
Many years ago, after high school and then college, I was a car salesman for a little while.
I believe it, because you got the...
I actually owned a car lot, too, so,
Yeah, I believe it. What was that called, Earl Scheib?
No, that's body shop. I know.
63-63.
All right, so we got another tip-off here for these last 5 minutes. Do you concur, Charlie?
Yes.
All right. No double overtime, right?
I'm not saying a word.
Okay.
If it is, it's on you since you're the one just mentioned it.
All right, well, if you go into double overtime, we got to go straight home.
All right, I guess we're trying to figure out over the board how many timeouts everybody has and all that. And the girl playing the music up here, she's ready to go home. She's playing na na na, hey, goodbye.
Kiki. Is it Kiki?
Kiki and Elton John up here.
Yeah.
Don't go breaking my heart. I couldn't if I tried. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Back to some more rock and roll. I guess that's what you call this newfangled music.
All right. That's the whistle. All right. Got to turn off.
Ball's tipped. And Wilmington comes out with a jump ball. Brittany Jefferson has it. Gets it over to Cavell. Back out to Smith. Jefferson on top. Just working the ball around. Moyer has it now. Mackenzie Campbell goes down the right side. Puts it up, and it's good.
Nice drive. Pressure and a foul.
Traveling. Traveling. Campbell's got 15 on the night. Traveling called on Otterbein.
So both teams carry their 5 fouls into the
that's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, so that means we'll be shooting. Here's that circle deal they do.
Right.
Okay.
Musical chairs.
Smith has it. She goes to the foul line, shoots up a shot, and it's good.
All right. Lady Quakers are on fire.
Quakers quickly up 4 here in OT. 67-63. Otterbein with the basketball. They're working the ball around the outside. Maduri has it. Maduri's taking 3. And she gets the ball knocked away. Brittany Jefferson has it going the other way. She fakes the dishing it to Campbell, then puts the ball up. She should have dished off her. She got blocked. And going down the other way now. 3-pointer put up by Hartnell. And 67-66. That quick. And we got another injury here. Ellie Cavell's having all kinds of issues tonight. I'm not sure what's going on with her.
Whether she's got a cramp or whether she pulled a muscle. It looks like
we'll be able to tell if she has a cramp. Yeah, it looks like she has a cramp because they're pushing down on those toes. She's got a cramp.
Well, you know, it stands to reason when you're going a little extra time here that
she might have 2 cramps. I tell you what, those things stink.
How can you tell she's got 2, Charlie?
Because she's pushing down on both feet.
Oh, okay.
She's pushing down on the toes of both feet. And I tell you, see, I know a lot about cramps because I got to take one of these heart pills, one of those water pills.
Does that give you cramps?
Oh, my. Especially in the summer. Now, I tell you, what's really good for cramps, people out there?
Vital?
No, tonic water.
Tonic water?
Tonic water is excellent for cramps. If you ever have cramps, have some tonic water. You drink a little bit of tonic water, and those cramps will go away right away. I tell you what else is good to prevent cramps, and this is going to sound nasty, but I know a lot of the swimmers do it.
Right.
That's pickle juice.
What's nasty about that?
But I don't think I like pickled juice. I'm not a big pickle fan anymore after having this heart stuff, because pickles can put you into AFib. They can mess with your heart pretty bad, especially when you're taking the meds on them. Okay, going to the foul with Smith, and she gets fouled by
First personal foul.
Amariah Huck gets her first foul called on her, and Smith going to the line.
Shooting 2?
Shooting 2. We're going to shoot 2 this whole 5-minute overtime for both teams. And the first one's up, and it's short.
Yep.
Right on line, just a little bit short. So Smith getting ready to shoot the second one up. She's the Bellbrook sophomore.
An eagle.
A little harder there, and that's in. That's good. She's got 9 on this evening's game. And back the other way comes Otterbein. Wilmington up a pair. 3-pointer put up by Cartnell. No good. The ball's knocked out of bounds underneath by Wilmington.
Stay with Otterbein.
Yeah, it's going to stay with Otterbein. There's 3 of them kicking it around there, but only one Otterbein girl, and the Wilmington girls knocked it out. 68-68, 3:20 to go here in OT. Kissel has it. She gets it over to Cartnell. Cartnell has it way out on top by the W. She's getting the offense set. 3:08 to go. And she shoots a three up.
Sweet.
No good, misses everything. That's a couple times she's done that here in the last few minutes.
Quakers have the ball.
Yep, Jefferson with the ball.
That's
Moyer has it out on top. She's going to go all the way in. Shoots up the shot. Too hard, though, off the backboard. And coming down with the rebound is Kirsten Taylor with 4 personal fouls. Cartnell again has it out on top.
You can tell the real leaders, Charlie. They want the ball.
Oh, I know. Ball's inside. Kirsten Taylor.
Nice.
She puts it up, and it's good. 68-68. Tie ball game. Wilmington with the basketball. Campbell has it. She tries to go to the left side. Nothing there. Gets it back out to Cavell. To get underneath the Moyer. Moyer, nice pass to Smith. She misses the basket. And they're going to call the foul on Moyer, I think, for tripping the Otterbein player.
Mary got her feet tied up.
Yep. And that's going to be Moyer's 5th. She's done. So Moyer will go out of the game. Tabor's coming in. And Cavell's coming back in after a cramp issue. Miranda Wilson going out.
Number 14, Ellie Cavell, and number 34, Jacole Tabor.
Tabor back into the game.
So we're going to go down and shoot 2 shots.
She got kind of tripped up, did Kirsten Taylor, so she's taking a minute before she goes up to the line. She's kind of limping going up to the line.
Yeah, she does look like she's favoring a leg.
Yep. I think we're going to get another player in here.
Substitution in the game, number 33, Taylor Piper.
Pfeiffer coming in. That's a good substitution because Pfeiffer's got 15 points on the night, so she's one of the better shooters. So let's get her in there. That other girl's hurt, and she puts the first one up, and it's good. Smart move by the coach, Coach Richardson. But the girl is hurt. She's walking around over there limping. Second one's up, and it's good. So Otterbein's back up on top now by 2.
The game is number 3, Theodore Cruz.
And Cruz back into the game. She comes in the game for Pfeiffer.
All right, just over 2 minutes left in this overtime.
And Otterbein's up on top now. First time they've been ahead in this overtime, 70-68. Wilmington working the ball down the outside. Jefferson has it. She goes right down the middle lane. Doesn't take the shot. Dishes it out to Campbell, and she's not there and throws the ball away.
Get too fancy.
Well, that's unlike Brittany Jefferson. I'm sure Mackenzie Campbell didn't expect that at all because Brittany usually shoots it up.
Yeah, when she's that close underneath the basket, she'll go up, maybe even draw a foul.
Yep.
Cardinals are in the catbird seat.
Yep, they're up 2 with the basketball. Moving the ball around.
I'm sure
they got underneath. The Huck, she dishes it back out there. 3-pointer put up, misses everything. You want her shooting the threes. Cartnell, that's her last 3-pointers. She hasn't hit anything. And I'm sure the coach is like,
really?
Come on, you know.
All right, Lady Quakers bringing the ball down, trying to tie this game up.
And her job out there on top is just to run it. You know, she's not supposed to be the scorer. She averages 10 a game. She's got 7. Kicked out of bounds by Otterbein. I mean, they need to get it into Maduri, and Huck, and Cassell.
We need to take this ball to the basket, see if we can draw a foul.
Minute 13 to go. Otterbein up 2. Wilmington with the basketball. Brittany Jefferson just does that, like you said.
There you go.
Tie ball game. No foul, though, but we have a tie ball game. 77. 1 minute left to go in the ball game. 1 minute.
Final minute of the overtime.
Wow, running all the way. And again, the shot was put up by Cartnell, and that was only like an 8-footer, and she misses everything.
Yeah, I had thought that an Otterbein player touched it last, but I guess not.
I thought so, too.
Well, I didn't see her touch it, and you didn't hear her touch it, right?
No. But the referee was right there, so we got to go along with him there.
We will go.
And actually, you know what? There you go. In case we were wrong, Otterbein just kicks the ball out of bounds.
With 45.9
yeah.
seconds. Not to be confused with 6 or 3 or 2.
Trying to read that clock again, brother. You're worrying me.
I got to let the fans know.
77, 70 to 70 here.
70-70.
And Wilmington with the basketball.
Go to the basket
on the
again.
shot.
Go to the basket.
Almost traveled.
Get the foul.
Jefferson goes to the
There
basket.
you go.
Puts it up and good.
All right, we got a timeout. What do you think, Roger?
I tell you what, Sheevy's liable to get a T called on him because the Otterbein coach calls that timeout, and she's wanting the ball up here at half court, and Sheevy says it should be back here.
No, that's that rule.
I'm just telling you what he's thinking because you can see he's hotter than a firecracker.
Yeah,
over there.
but the rule is.
Well, let's see where they give it to him at.
All right. That was something specifically that was spelled out when they talked about these new rule changes for ladies basketball in the NCAA. And
I mean, I'm just going by how the coach is reacting. Yeah. The coach is reacting that the ball should be out down here, and they're going to probably give it to him up here somewhere.
That's where they'll give it to him.
72-70. And we'll be honest with you, we're not rules experts on that, but it is a little strange.
I read it. It was not on the internet, so it must be true.
Okay. You read it on the internet, so it must be true. Is that what you said?
No, I said it wasn't on the internet where I read it.
27.7 seconds, shot clock is off. Yeah, I mean, that's a heck of an advantage because Otterbein now, rather than getting the ball in the backcourt, has it clear up there in front of their own bench.
That was supposed to add some excitement to the game, and look where they placed it, Charlie.
It added some excitement. About give the Wilmington coach a heart attack. They get the ball in the Huck. She shoots it up and makes a crazy shot off the top of the backboard. And that's good, 72-72. And fouls on Smith. So Huck will go shoot the bonus. Tie ball game. She makes it 73-72.
Another timeout? No, they're bringing it in? No,
timeout. Wilmington timeout this time.
All right, so
now where will Wilmington get the ball at?
You mean as far as bringing it in?
Yeah.
Well, they should bring it down here, I would imagine.
Yep, looks like they're going to.
Yeah. That was that rule change. You scratch your head and you say.
Yeah, and you just go, why?
Yeah. Well,
yeah, it really doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Well, they say that they did that to add a little bit more excitement to ladies basketball. So
several rule changes, I don't know. I don't think it's helped the game.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm a traditionalist. I just keep if it's not broke, don't fix it, right?
Yeah.
And ladies basketball, especially this basketball team here at Wilmington, is an exciting team to watch. And these ladies mix it up as good, if not better, than the men do. And you don't need to add any excitement to the court. We get enough excitement.
73-72, Otterbein on top. Wilmington will have the ball, and they'll get to bring it in front of their own bench now. So Wilmington definitely needs to get a bucket here. And most likely, we may not have a tie now.
No, they need to drive to the basket and try to draw a foul.
Well, Brittany Jefferson's done that the last 2 times. So say it again. Maybe she'll listen to you again.
She's listening to me.
Maybe she'll listen to you
Brittany.
again.
Let's get 2 points and a foul and sink it, and let's go home.
Tabor with the ball, gets it over to Campbell. Campbell's saying about it. She's going to go down the baseline, puts it up, she gets fouled. So she'll go to the line to shoot 2, and I think she was fouled by Cruz. Fiera Cruz, her third. Only problem is you leave a lot of time on that clock right now.
14.3 seconds, not to be confused with 14.9 seconds.
She's got to at least make one of these, keep Wilmington in it, and then they got to play some tough defense.
Yeah, because the ball will not be available to them probably unless they steal again.
Right. And if they call timeout right away, I don't know how many timeouts they got left, but they'll get the ball right up here.
Yeah, the question is, how many timeouts do they have?
Wow. First one went up, rattled around the rim, bounced up again, rattled around the rim, and went in. 73-73.
That was
Roger about had a heart attack that time on that one. I heard him over there.
Get the defibrillator out.
Yep. Campbell, second one up.
Good.
74-73, so they're going to call
We got a timeout. Where's the ball taken out, Charlie?
Clear up here by Otterbein's bench. So Sheeby must have some kind of misinterpretation with that rule, because when it's timeout like that,
no, I think
it's not a problem. Well, you got Ned, he got hot though when
the
they
first
called
time,
it,
but he realizes now. Yeah, he realizes
the first two times. Actually, the second time he got. And he should know the rules a lot better than us.
Well, Wilmington called timeout, and it was,
right.
Same thing.
But the difference was the ball was out of bounds when they called it. It wasn't in play. The ball, when he was arguing about it, the ball had already been thrown in play. So that's the big difference.
No, there shouldn't be any difference. If the ball's in play, as long as the team that's calling a timeout is in possession.
I'm just telling you the difference.
Yeah, I don't think there is.
Well, according to these set of refs, there's no difference. You're right. But according to Coach Sheevy, he thinks there must be a difference.
Hey, I am the color guy.
74-73. Yeah, the color guy's supposed to know this stuff.
I know about what I talk and speak.
So how is Barack?
He's getting ready to retire.
74-73, Wilmington on top, 14.3 seconds to go. And I don't know. A lot of time here, Quaker girls. They got to play some defense. And, do you wait till the last second to shoot it, or do you just get the bucket and give Wilmington time?
They'll do the same thing. They'll drive to the basket and try to draw a foul if they don't get. I don't think they'll shoot a three.
Almost throws it away.
Wasting time.
6.6 seconds to go. This is the girl you want to shoot. Oh, call a foul. Terrible call. Terrible call. If you watch this on the video, you'll see the offensive player lean into the foul. I mean, leaned in right into. She's going to shoot 3 shots here. But I tell you what, this is who you want shooting, this Cardinal, because she hasn't done too well. And I mean, she may make all 3 of these.
Yeah, don't jinx us, Charlie.
First one's up, no good. No, she's missed her last 3 shots and hadn't even hit the rim. That one hit the rim.
Wilmington will have to call the timeout immediately so that they can get the ball down at the other end. Yeah. 3 seconds is enough time when you're at your end of the court.
The crowd is yelling, giving her a hard time. Second one is up.
Got it.
She makes it.
We're tied.
74-74. So to go ahead now, Cardinal can be the hero.
Double overtime, Charlie.
No, not yet. I mean, she got a chance to make this. Wilmington has 3 seconds left. And the next one's up, and it's good. Oh, that could be the dagger.
They're not
2 seconds, nope. She got to shoot it. Got to shoot it. He waited too long. Waited too long to shoot the ball.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow. Cardinal ends up being the hero there, 10.
They may not have had another timeout. That may have been the reason they had to do that, Charlie.
They were probably out of timeouts is what I'd say, too.
Well, Otterbein Cardinals win 75-74 over the Wilmington Quakers. Kind of a heartbreaker here in overtime. Especially
the way that ended because, the girl leaned into the Wilmington player to get that foul. And the Wilmington, you got to be aware, I mean, the girl hadn't made nothing. If she just lets her shoot the 3, good chance she's not going to make it.
All right. So you going to give us some stats here?
I'll give you some stats. Yeah, that's a sad way that ended.
Roger's trying to kill me here.
All right. Cardinal, the hero of the ball game, ended up having 9 points. Farrah Cruz, very nice ball player. Hilliard Bradley had 4. Kirsten Taylor had 5. Maduri had, let me see here, 12. And Mariah Huck turned it on in the second half. 16. Pfeiffer. 15, Cassell. 11 for the Quakers. Brittany Jefferson had 17. Hills had 3. Jarlock had 5. Cavell had 11. Mackenzie Campbell had 17. Emily Smith, 9. Kingsbury, 4. Tabor, 4. Mary Moyer, 2. And Miranda Wilson, 2. Well, it's kind of a little stunning ending here tonight. Wasn't the way the Quakers wanted it to go. I tell you what, there's a lot of questionable calls really throughout this game. A lot of times the referees didn't agree. One would call one thing, the other would call another thing. And it's too bad the game had to end that way. You know, you almost take it out of the players' hands there. So, anyhow, Rick, I'll let you finish up. But for me, I'm going to sign off, and I'll probably be with you maybe a little bit tomorrow night late.
Right.
Okay?
And speaking of tomorrow night, our next broadcast will be from Wilmington High School, and that will be the last home game, senior night at Wilmington High School. The boys basketball team, they'll face the Blue Lions from Washington Courthouse. That team, I think they've only got now 3 losses overall. 2 losses in the SCOL. Wilmington with no losses in the SCOL, so they already are the champions. But they will probably cut the cords tomorrow.
Basketball too.
If they still give those gold basketballs.
If you go undefeated, you're supposed to get the gold ball.
All right, so we'll find that out tomorrow night because I'm sure if you come in the second half, you'll still be able to see that, Charlie.
I don't know if Troy knows that. We may have to tell him.
Well, you know, sometimes we have to enlighten people. But anyway, I guess for Charlie Hargrave and Roger Thompson, this is Rick Phillips.
Peace, baby.
Good night, everybody.